Do you see, have any of your buildings been doing anything to foster social connectivity amongst your tenants while we're social distancing?
I think the best example of that, I've got two actually. So Pennybacker Capital, which is an ownership group based out of Austin, Texas, owns 500,000 feet in Aurora. And for about a year now, they've had their tenants on what they call an HQO app. And the HQO app really pushes information in a normal business day. Will push you information about like property management initiatives and hey, your rent's due, and here's a cocktail lounge nearby that's running a special tonight, and here's the food trucks that's coming for the day. So I believe that Pennybacker Capital and the Transwestern Property Management team have continued to communicate with their tenants through the HQO app during COVID-19, as well as through more traditional means like emails and email memos. The second example I can think of is we lease 300,000 feet in Rhino, which is the River North neighborhood in Denver, for Clarion Partners. And that's more of a community in and of itself. It's a lot of smaller tech tenants. There's actually shared kitchens. There's a lot of building amenities that make up the balance of a tenant space. The tenant space itself is very basic. And so they have been doing a really nice job with daily messaging to their tenants through Instagram, Slack channels, as well as emails.
Are they doing any kind of activities like streaming yoga or TED style talks or anything like that at this time?
Yeah.
Or is it kind of like people are sort of waiting to see what happens and then see what's appropriate?
So I would say more so they are still plugging their tenants. So it's all about a community. So if one of their tenants, as an example, is Snooze, which operates the breakfast and lunch restaurants kind of throughout the Midwest, and they've been saying like, go buy a Snooze gift card if you can, like support your tenant mix, or they've been really plugging the neighborhood around them. Vis-a-vis restaurants, gyms, all of that type of thing, so that they can drive some income to those businesses so they'll reopen when the buildings reopen. I have seen a couple of Slack channels about people's dogs that come to work with them and dogs that are at home with folks, etc. So I think it's more just trying to support the neighborhood that surrounds the buildings and give people a little resource for their boredom or their lack of a lot of interaction.